Joining me now with more, host of The Absolute Truth with Emerald Robinson, the woman herself, Emerald Robinson. Thanks so much for being with us. It's great to have you.
Thanks for having me. I'm very pleased to be with you.
Of course. So we've been fighting so hard here in California to spread awareness and put an end to this disgusting bill that will allow the removal of children from their parents' home without a court order. So it's a very sad day for us here knowing this is moving along to ultimately be signed by Gavin Newsom. But Emerald, I'm really glad I have the opportunity to speak with you about this, A, to help get the message out, and B, because people don't seem to be understanding that this could potentially happen everywhere, right? They say, as California goes, so goes the nation. And it's never been more apparent that they are literally targeting the children. I mean, what do you make of all of this? And do you have any concerns that this will expand beyond California?
Oh, absolutely. Like you said, often California is the guinea pig state for what we see come across the nation and kind of leads the way in being more progressive, but we see what they want to do. Look, I think what I would say about this is I hear so many moms in my own community or hear people on TV, pundits say, you know, where is this push to target our children coming from all of a sudden? Where is this transsexual, this transgender movement coming from out of nowhere? And what I would say to that is that it didn't just come out of nowhere. In fact, it's been decades in the making, and you could almost think Barack Obama as what I would say is the groomer in chief, or in a piece that I put out on my Substack today at emerald.tv, where I call him the chief of the rainbow jihad. We have him to thank for where we are today in this push to target our children. And I say that because it was Barack Obama who really started the transgender movement within the administrative state. And what a lot of people get wrong about this movement is like the pictures you're seeing right now, or what you see out in the streets, particularly in the month of June during Pride Month, is it looks like this is an organic movement of homosexual activists, right? And that's just not the case. Yeah. In fact, that's just sort of the window dressing of the movement. That's what they want you to see. But behind the scenes is a very well orchestrated campaign that is ran by the Democrat-led administrative state in conjunction with our partners in the legal and corporate world. So with Barack Obama, when he was in office, what people really didn't notice is that he had strong ties to GLSEN. Now, that's the group that works with schools pushing this gender ideology, pushing the homosexuality in schools, the sexualization of our children. A lot of the books that we see that are getting pushed back from parents, the porn in schools, they're a big advocate of that. And they have their corporate sponsors, and they are very strong, and they push that. Well, what people might not have noticed is in Barack Obama's tenure, he actually put the leader for GLSEN in a very key role as the education czar, promoting safety in schools. They do this all under the guise of safe schools. His name was Kevin Jennings. So we saw a major push towards that. Then you also have to remember that Obama was actually the first to appoint a transgender in the role, in a political appointee role, that being a lady by the last name of Simpson, or a man by the last name of Amanda Simpson, who had a key role in the Commerce Department and went on to have a major role in the Defense Department under Barack Obama. And Barack Obama's own grooming goes back to his childhood, in which his mother, while he was in Jakarta, hired a trainee nanny for him by the name of Evie, that he has often spoke fondly of. So this has been decades in the making. It hasn't come out of nowhere. They're just being a little more forthright with it, feeling that it's more accepted now. And in some ways, I would say that's a good thing, right? Because when they were doing it quietly, they were quietly indoctrinating our children and pushing towards the separation between parents' rights and children. Now it's a little more out in the open, and you got parents fighting back, like we saw in Glendale, California, to speak of California.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they've been paving the way, as you said, for so long with this indoctrination of children and trying to get everyone on board with this radical agenda that just seems to be getting more worse and more satanic by the day. I mean, it's just so abundantly clear that this is run by nothing but pure evil.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.